It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this Wednesday morning. And yes, it's September, which means it's Heritage Month. It makes spring the perfect time to rediscover Mzansi by road. Now, from hot springs to game reserves and family-friendly farm stays, they are really budget-smart escapes a few hours from every single major city around the country.
Absolutely. So let's find out exactly what we're talking about. Because today we are joined by Calvin and Tammy Johnson, a travel couple who road test routes with a toddler in tow and share what actually works, right? This is not the make-believe land of smoke and mirrors. This is real life. Now, they're here to help us plan smarter and pick destinations that balance romance, adventure, and of course, family fun. So officially, welcome to Feel Good Breakfast Show, guys. How are you doing?
Thanks. Good to be here.
Is the toddler just...
No, she had to stay with grandparents today.
Well played.
I love to see it. Guys, thank you for being on our couch today. You are going to help so many people around South Africa. But first things first, how do we plan smart before we head on out there and drive?
Yeah, so good. I mean, there's so many hidden gems right on our doorstep, right? We're so blessed in South Africa.
Oh, yeah.
With great scenery. And so I think the first point is to really just start local. Like, you don't have to fly overseas to see beauty. There's so much in South Africa. And so for me, number one is, start with local.
I love that.
I love that. Start with local, and obviously planning smart before we even do anything is important. So I like the fact that already is going to save a lot of money, and the stress of traveling on a plane, guys, with a toddler. I can imagine. That's just crazy on its own. So where should we go? And talk to me about, if you are going to be mentioning any routes, give me a reason as to why, because I think we need a buy-in here.
Yeah, perfect.
What do you got for us?
The first one I actually did like 2 weeks ago, so I'm super fired up about it. You start in Gauteng and you travel to your road trip to Limpopo, to Bella Bella, to warm baths.
Yes,
and
I
so,
love
pro
that.
tip, you can actually book a mobile home, a caravan. You start in Gauteng in Joburg, and it's about 2 hours away from Joburg. And it's on a game reserve, so there's wildlife all around you. There's warm baths, so natural springs, it's great for the soul.
Oh, wow.
For friendship vibes, you're chilling around the jacuzzi at night, or actually all day if you want to.
Yes.
There are game drives on the resort itself, and so just so much to see and so much to do.
And you said only 2 hours drive from Gauteng. So with like a road trip or a camper van vehicle, you could literally make the most of the open road as well.
And the mobile home, the caravan, it takes up to 6 people. And so, great for friends, great for family. It's affordable as well. I think it was like 2,000 rand.
And
not bad.
people that are maybe concerned with tight spaces and driving big things around, is there a lot of open area?
Yeah, 100%. There's a table like inside the mobile home. There's beds inside. So
I can see Tammy's like, that was the best.
Yes, it really helps you slow down and enjoy the journey a little bit more, not a rush
there,
where your destination is, but kind of just take in
And so you
what's
take your
around
time, you have your games out on the table and you're chilling. And already the fun starts right there.
Just add this to my list.
And I can imagine with the toddler, it's really great to keep them entertained, right?
A lot more space to move around than being strapped in a car seat, although we kind of have to do that.
You do.
So that was quite a great
So
trip.
first stop is definitely Bella Bella out in Limpopo from Johannesburg. Another one out in Gauteng area is Mongena, which is about an hour away from Pretoria. So it's a bit closer, but again, it's on a game reserve as well. So as you're pulling up, you're greeted by rhinos, which is just so incredible. You just want to stop and pause there. It has the Big Five on the property itself. And so you can do so many game reserves. You can quad bike, you can kayak, so many adventures.
What was your favorite activity?
My favorite activity is definitely just seeing kind of my daughter come alive when she sees these like animals or the things that we read in our books. It's like, oh no, that's the lion that we look at, and now it's kind of really in front of us. But some of our other favorite trips have been, I think living in Cape Town, you're so spoiled for choice because you can go less than an hour and feel like you're in a completely different town. And so one of our kind of our mini road trips that we like is Franschhoek. It's the trip that you don't really need to break up. You get there quite quickly. and you have this array of wine farms you get to go to. And I think wine farms have really done a good job to make it the experience about more than wine tasting. And so we go to wine farms and we now enjoy picnics, and there's play parks, and there's markets, and there's a lot of other kind of historical value that comes from, kind of visiting wine farms. So we love a trip to Franschhoek. We also love going up to the garden route. We also did that at the beginning of this month also.
Yeah.
We did a trip up to the garden
We
route
road
and
tripped.
and
Where's this shop, by the way? Is this Garden Route? Was this somewhere else?
Yes, so
Yes,
this is
yes,
actually
yes.
in the garden route.
What is
What is
that?
You stay in this little like cocoon. It's called a coconut actually.
Wow.
Buffalo fellow.
Yes, and it's on a working rhino and buffalo farm. So as we drove in, we drove in and we went through the gate, and I was like, OMG, there's like a rhino. Like,
Right there.
Quite literally 5 meters away from my
Look
car.
at
Like,
that
how
golf
do we?
course. Are you nuts?
And then we also did, that was our little bit more luxe living, was at Fan Court. So that's if you're looking for a little bit of country club life, if you want to go chill in a Roman bath. And they do have like a kiddie area with kid facilities. So when my Missy turns about 3, we can, you're able to drop your kid off and kind of go and cycle around or just do something a little bit more adult
There's something for
focused.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yes,
totally
100%.
something for everyone.
So we've touched on Bella Bella, Mogeni Lodge, we've got Garden Route, we've got Franschhoek. Anything else around the area that you might add?
We also love a trip to Hermanus.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah,
Whale
Hermanus-
watching?
It's coming up
The
to whale
whale
watching
season is
season.
coming up.
for that.
And so we're actually planning to take our little one up to see some. Hopefully she'll catch a whale. We'll get to tell her that there's a whale in the ocean. She was a little too little last year. So we're...
But the drive around Clarence Drive, is unmatched. You have the ocean, you have the mountain, you get to stop and just take in the views. Some soul
Look
food.
at you guys.
That was in Durban.
That was in
Yes.
Durban.
That's in Durbs.
Yeah.
We didn't drive. I must admit, we didn't drive to Durban.
That's
We
okay.
did.
It's okay. You're allowed.
But when you fly to Durbs, do you hire a vehicle and then start driving around, or you just use public transport?
That trip, we actually just took Ubers. That Durban trip was a particularly wing it.
Yeah.
We felt like going away for the weekend, and we said, "Oh, let's go to Durban."
Guys, you are goals. Let me tell you.
that was a wing it trip.
Yeah.
But there's so many options about
So I think right now, I just need to remind you, Mzansi, if you want to find more of these options, then head over to their socials.
Yes,
We've
do
got
it.
Calvin's handle and Tammy's handle. Hopefully, you're going to put on the screen now, but it's Carl Johnson ZA and there_goes_Tam is the other handle. But again, I see some notable mentions here, obviously, of Mthatha, the Wild Coast, Joburg. We have Palaborwa in Limpopo, which I'm sure we could probably spend hours talking about these
talking
destinations.
Yeah.
But Mzansi, you need to go spend some time and go check out their socials. Slide in the
stunning.
DMs. I'm sure they've got some incredible advice for you, especially if you've got a young one or two, because they've done the hard work just for you.
They've laid the path, and I'm excited now to have children to say, life
Yes.
doesn't stop. You
No,
can
please
continue.
do continue.
You know. Thank you, carpenters. We love to see it. Guys, thank you so much for being
Thank you
here
for
and
having
sharing
us.
the good word. Please come back. Don't go too far away, okay?
Yeah, keep
we're
sharing
right
more of
here.
these
Keep
tips.
sharing. I absolutely love you guys on socials. It is so inspiring.